What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Roman and Game 343 back at it once again. And today I have a guest, and I will bring them on here in a second. We got Matt. We've got hold on. Whoop! I gotta add Nathan Stein here. Sorry about that.
That's fun.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I actually saw the freaking thing that freaking Professor Otaku said about you.
Oh, yeah. Don't you just love when moronic idiots have a totalitarian circle jerk? Like, homeboy actually thinks his totalitarian circle jerk is legit making the world a better place when most people are fucking scared shitless of expressing themselves.
Yeah, because
They're afraid of getting canceled.
they're control freaks. Like totalitarians, they always think, "Oh, it's for the betterment of society. It's for the greater good that we do this."
Somehow, I believe C.S. Lewis said something along those lines about the moral totalitarian being the ultimate evil.
It is.
Basically, they just want you to actually be a part of their little collective hive mind. But that's why I didn't want to talk about Babygate.
Yeah, let's not bring up Babygate whatsoever. Like, goddamn.
The fuck?
Okay, if you don't know what Babygate is, it's actually the overturning of Roe versus Wade.
Oh, yeah, I did a video. Like, I did a 10-second video on that, just laughing about it.
Yeah, but let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
For now. Let's just talk about why people bitching at fictional characters is basically the equivalent to I don't know, a man child throwing a big temper tantrum, and just because his big fat totalitarian circle jerk is basically being given the middle finger.
Yeah, how these people are always actually saying that they would trust actual kitty diddlers over people that like fictional characters.
Because they're all secretly kidney diddlers.
Hey, I thought. Hold on.
And they're looking for they're just looking for an easy scapegoat. By the way,
Cock-a-doodle pussy!
Yeah.
It's so fun to say vulgar things at any time of day. And as you've already seen, I got my issue of Raging Golden Eagles Blade Devil. Which is funny because I made the order in 2020 somewhere, and well, due to the beer bug, shit was happening, so it had to get delayed. And when I got mail, so I'm kind of looking at that.
I'm still waiting on mine, so hopefully it'll come in soon.
Yeah, I do. I would like to know where I can get Blade Devil though.
Indiegogo.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for me.
Yeah, for me too.
I mean, I actually got mine through Indiegogo as well.
Is it safe?
Yeah. Yeah, this is what.
I just don't have PayPal. That's all. Mostly because I don't even have a job.
I'm right there with you. I'm still trying to get a job. Like, I graduated last year. I've been looking for a job ever since.
Well, the thing is with the Indiegogo, as of right now, because it's a safe place. I hate saying that word because of the wokies, but it's a safe place to make your content. You can make any comics, whatever you want. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure there might be certain things that you simply cannot make, but apparently in Blade Devil, you got things from blood, gore to, if I'm not mistaken, McDonald's frappe.
Okay, I'm that's on my list of things to get. I'm still wanting to get.
If we're talking McDonald's frappe, are we talking the kind that happened in Berserk?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait.
Berserk, Redo of Healer, that kind of stuff.
Wow. Wait, what about Berserk? Like, I'm still reading that, so I haven't gotten that far ahead in it.
Yeah, it's really sad
Well,
that the freaking mangaka passed away though.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
the mangaka it had passed away, which really sucks. But rest in peace. And so I'm kind of distracted at the moment because I'm looking at some stuff. But well,
Yeah, you know what really sucks is after he died, people were like bitching about him. Like after the normies found out about Berserk, I'm like, where the fuck have you
what's even more
been?
hilarious
Oh
is they were
yeah,
crying
what
about
the
how
fuck?
it was sexist and misogynistic because they were showing that one panel of the bad guy who had torsos of women on stakes. It's like, yeah, he's the bad guy.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what bad guys
yeah,
do.
and people still say this is problematic because argle flargle blargle.
And again, it's again the bad guy is doing bad guy stuff. It reminds me, going back to what I've seen on I think it was oh crap, what's that guy's name? He it's on the tip of my tongue. He has brown hair. His avatar is of course a cartoon. He's a bit chubby. He has a Hawaiian shirt on. He has a huge smile, and he reviews video games. And he has like an
Larry Bundy,
accent.
Angry Joe?
No, no,
Larry
no, no,
Bundy,
no.
Larry
Um,
Bundy.
perhaps. Like he has like a accent to him.
Chris
Larry
Reagan?
Bundy.
Huh?
Let me think. Fat people. Shadiversity?
No, Larry Bundy.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
Larry
his
Larry
name?
Bundy.
Bundy, I think.
That's who it is?
Yeah, Guru Larry.
Yeah, Guru. Yes, yes. Thank you, Guru Larry. Yes, that's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. So, anywho, I remember watching one of his videos, and he was talking about the top 10 banned, no, not banned, but controversial video games or whatever, and he was talking about Portal 2. Now, in Portal 2, spoilers, I guess, but the bad guy Wheatley makes a comment about the main character being an orphan, which, mind you, by the way, Gladys, right after he says that, says, "What is wrong with being an orphan?" But for some reason, the father who was playing this with his orphaned daughter freaked out and said this was problematic. And it's like, did you not hear what Gladys said right after it? And again, this is a bad guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I mean,
anyway, like,
what these people want are the evil villains who just tweak their mustaches and rub their hands together like, "Whoa, I'm going to take away your toys because
Yeah.
I'm evil."
Yeah, to all people like that, I say normies, get the fuck out of anime because you already ruined comics. Do not ruin anime.
Yeah,
Like the people,
because
Yeah, and if you go anywhere near my mecca,
I mean, here's
hell,
the thing. Here's the thing.
heads will roll.
Here's the thing. Like, we love the villains who are bloodthirsty, evil as fuck. There's a reason why fans like Frieza, because he's cold as hell. There's no sympathetic backstory where, no one loved him or whatever. It's like, no, I'm Frieza and I just like killing people. I hate everything. Like, it's fun. It's fun being evil, right? And
yep.
same thing with Blackbeard. Now, Blackbeard, though, he is evil, but though it's like he's more greedy though. He wants the One Piece for himself and power and everything like that. We love to hate him, but these people again, they want the mustache twirling villain who rubs his hands together and wants to, take your toys away because that's evil.
Yeah,
It's not too
they just want
scary.
Snidely Whiplash. They just
Yeah,
want Snidely Whiplash.
yeah,
Oh god.
it's not too violent, if you will, for these little pansies who, if they were to hear Frieza speak, they would have a panic attack, right? Like
Which
you,
stinks.
You stupid monkeys! You can't beat me! Oh my god, she's just racist!
You know
Yeah, I
what?
want.
Yeah.
Freaking grow some thicker skin and actually stop being offended at everything.
Yeah. And not just that. Not just that. But these idiots don't know how storytelling is done, right? Because you look
They
at
don't even
how
care how
they.
storytelling is done.
Yeah, because you look at how they do comics, how they write characters. You have, hi, I'm gay. My name is Bob. Did I tell you I was gay? Because I am so gay. Let me tell you how I became gay and why gay, 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 gay. Meanwhile, anime, you have a character like, yeah, my family was killed by a bad guy, so I'm off to kick his ass. And, oh, I just so happen to be gay. But see, we don't know that until like maybe episode 3 or whatever when it's relevant. Like he sees guys like, oh hi, how you doing? It isn't,
Yeah,
hi, I'm gay and my name is Deku. I want to be #1 hero.
Yeah, in
yeah.
fact,
Like,
here's the thing. Good. I'll let you finish and then I'll talk.
huh? Oh man, I was just gonna say. Oh no, they just want it to be like that one guy after the Florida bill came, he was just singing "gay" over and over. It would have been
Yeah,
funny if he did that. Like that's how they want. They want to be, and I'm gay, and I'm gay, and I'm gay, and I'm like, God, shoot me.
Yeah, that just reminds me of that one scene from CB4. I'm black, yo, and I'm black, yo, and I'm black and I'm black and I'm black, yo, and I'm black, yo, and I'm black, yo, and I'm black and I'm
Oh,
black,
speaking of
yo.
black, speaking of black, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about Miles Morales as Thor.
Oh,
Because
god
you
damn
know,
it.
you know how. Well,
I'll
first
be
of all,
right back.
this comic was called What If. This wasn't a redo. This was just a what if Miles Morales was Thor, right? Now I want you to think for a second. How do you portray a black individual? Because here's how this idiot, this woke left idiot, portrayed them. Yo, I'm Thor. This is my hood. By the way, he's rapping in the intro there.
Oh my god.
And then, and how everyone talks. They talk like this, dog. You know what I'm saying? Up in the hizzy.
My god. We
I want
have
to
And
burn
what makes
all of
it
them.
worse?
we
What
have
makes
failed Lord into
what
fathom.
what, what
Oh
makes
yeah,
it
poor
worse?
Stanley.
What makes it even worse is so Odin has 2 crows, right? Let's just say the crows from Dumbo have a new job.
Oh my god.
Mind you, by the way, the crows from Dumbo are by all means racist. We can all agree on that. They were problematic for what they were. But here's this woke left who's supposed to know better. He knows better to, portray black people in a negative stereotype. And you have the crows saying, "My brother of thunder, did you blunder yet again?"
Stanley, forgive us. Stanley, please have mercy on our souls when we all die.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
Matter of fact,
mind you,
just vent all your rage on the woke.
by the way, whenever Japan does a thing, like when Japan made that one artist made the artwork of the Latinos or of Encanto, when he made the art of Encanto, every Latino, Filipino individual was like, "Hey, good job, I love it, brilliant, beautiful, etc." Meanwhile, the woke is like, appropriation.
Oh, cultural appropriation could suck my fucking left nut for all I care.
My
But
response
here's
to
the
that
thing.
is, hmm?
Well, go on.
Oh, my response to cultural appropriation is I quote Steven Crowder: "To appropriate is to appreciate."
Well, not just that.
Yeah.
Not just that, but when you look around, I remember watching Micah oh God, I forgot his name. Michael Curtis. That's his
Curtis?
name. Yeah, Michael Curtis. Yeah. So I remember watching one of his videos, and he was talking about how It was Mardi Gras. Him and a bunch of his Hispanic friends getting together, getting drunk, and he even had a sombrero on. And they all were enjoying it. You have people, these folkies will sit there and say, you shouldn't wear that because it's cultural pee pee poo poo. And yet, here's these people, the people who they are wanting to say are offended, like, hey man, nice, cool, bravo. Just like that one celebrity who wore the kimono. The Wokies were having a huge temper tantrum. They shit their diapers like they always do, and sadly their poor mothers have to clean it up. But Japan's like, hey, nice, thanks for, wearing a kimono. And again,
Yeah.
same thing with the.
Also,
Oh, God damn it! I'm
Also, that
sorry.
reminds me of that one scene in Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe.
Oh God, I still need to see that. But anyway, Chinese
Yeah, I mean
evolution
Beavis and
gospel is
Butthead
based
wander into a university. They come across some haggard old bitch giving a bullshit lecture about white privilege, and then
anyway. Let me just read Shiny's quote here. It says, "Have you heard Final Master M, which these Yankees were going after him because they threatened him to get his kids taken away over he posted lolies?"
these
Oh yeah, that
people are
shit.
fucking evil and vicious. They're not even human.
Mind
They're
you, mind you. Mind you. By the way, these people will sit there and talk about how Rurikon is evil and yada yada yada, but yet they won't say jack shit about that drag queen. Where there's real life shows of the drag queens twerking and panties in front of children, while also having a goddamn neon sign saying it won't lick itself.
Oh yeah,
oh God.
yeah, and yet they actually still freaking blame us for actually being freaking so-called the weirdos of the freaking
Oh yeah, we're
weirdos and
apparently the
outcasts.
weirdos for wanting shit to be normal and yet
Oh, by the
and
way,
yet,
well, go on, Matt.
yeah. We're apparently the weirdos for wanting our shit to not suck. Oh, am I am I getting this right here?
Yeah, pretty much.
But one thing I do want to point out, though, I seen this on Twitter this morning. I didn't have the chance to, uh, you know, uh, retweet it or anything. But the Twitter was an article by a person, not an insane, mentally challenged individual, but by a person saying there is absolutely no proof that video games causes misogyny whatsoever. And what's funny is, as I do, the wokies are going to look at that and ignore it, just like the idiots who look at articles of there's no correlation between gun violence and video games, and they'll just ignore it, like, no, no, this is problematic.
Yeah, because there really is no correlation between violence, video games, and gun violence. You fucking numbskulls!
Yeah, in fact, here's the reason why I actually wear my I hate down hoodie. It's because see this? They're actually saying this right here is actually problematic because apparently freaking this is considered goddamn like pornography to kids.
And yet here they want to have kink and pride, which, mind you, I as a bisexual man will sit here and say kink does not nor will ever belong in front of little Timmy or little Susie. Hell, I don't even like, I'll be honest with you even more, since this is Pride Month and shit, I don't like Pride.
I can't
I
wait for
absolutely,
June to be over with. Thank you, God.
hold on.
Same
I,
here.
I, I, I don't even like Pride because of what it has become today. It has become nothing more but a toxic, disgusting wasteland of what it once was. We have people in the community who are, twerking in front of children in rainbow thongs and saying this is okay, this is appropriate, or whatever. We even have this whole hating not only the straight man because straight penis, but we also hate one another because you got the trans people sitting there demanding that the gays and the lesbians let them in and say, hey, you can't say you're lesbian or gay because you're going to hurt the feelings of a fat ass man with a vagina or a fucking woman with a penis, when yet the definition of the definition of lesbian and gay is literally a biological woman or man who is attracted to the same body parts.
Yep.
But it
Exactly.
has become.
Also,
Yeah,
I've
I wish.
actually already know about freaking Reeves and Waifus, but I still haven't actually heard about Brandon the anime guy.
Yeah, I just subbed to him myself, to be honest. By the way, I wish we lived in the Mad Max dystopia. Hell,
Same here.
I'm even wishing we lived in the Blade Runner dystopia.
Yeah, on the subject of Pride, I have one thing to say. The only thing I hate about it is the goddamn commercials.
Oh my god,
Hey,
yes,
Bubba.
because you know what that is. You know what that is. First and foremost, to anyone who doesn't know, the Geeky.
Howdy.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know you were there because I'm not really looking at my computer. I'm just kind of walking around my house.
Oh, that's
But
fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
but anywho, one thing again, I absolutely despise Pride. As a bisexual man, I cannot stand this fucking month or this fucking movement because current year is absolutely disgusting. We have these companies sitting there saying, we support the gay. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. You support stupid people. You will sit there and have, rainbow cups and your rainbow flags and all that shit. And the only people who are going to wag their tails like a good little dog are the gullible idiots of the community who want validation from a stupid company because these are the same people who want validation from a cartoon show as well as children.
We definitely need Florida Man, dude.
Yeah, we need Florida Man in every state.
Yeah,
But one other thing, and guess what? I support the Florida bill, the Don't Say Gay bill. I absolutely support it. Why do I support it? Because a teacher should not be having a conversation with little children about the LGBT. Now, mind you, there is context to be had here. Case in point, the only time your relationship should ever be known is either A, your spouse comes to give you your lunch at school, because let's face it, that has happened when we were in school. The teacher's husband or whatever comes in and gives them lunch. Okay, fine, whatever. That's normal. Or if it's going to be Christmas or Thanksgiving break, and you have the teacher saying, okay, class, so what are you going to do for Christmas or Thanksgiving break? And then it's like, okay, so what am I going to do? Well, me and my insert spouse here are going to go to blah, blah, blah. That right there is the only appropriate time to really say anything about being LGBT. However, what you do not need to do is sit there, stand up and say, hey everybody, hey kids, let's talk about trans. And guess what? You're all, whatever fucking pronouns you want. I remember that one stupid video where this dumbass teacher gives kids these pins, right? These pins have pronouns on them. Now, the kids picked out the pronouns that they wanted, massive air quotes, but what the brainless teacher fails to realize is, to the children, this is just a game. This is the same level as picking out a Power Ranger or a Scooby Doo or Mickey Mouse pin. It means nothing, it's just a game. But to this airhead, they're choosing their pronouns. Look at them, so brave and
Well,
bold.
that's the magic of projection. She was projecting her own feelings off onto kids that were too young to have those feelings.
Exactly. And it
You
sickens
know what
me
they
and it
say?
pisses me
Forever
off.
are fucking young.
Exactly. There you go. That's the thing. Not just that. But these fucking woke leftist LGBT people, they have no spine. They have no self-esteem. Why? Because they need a comic book or cartoon or a 5-year-old child to validate them. I mean, I've seen plenty of those TikTok videos of these mentally challenged, these non-binary teachers saying, my student didn't call me they or them. And yet, here's the thing. The reason why they can't call you a they or them is because you are, get ready for this, a woman. You're not a they, you're not a them, you are a woman, a human being with mental issues, but they want to be validated for children.
Also, they, them as not are plural. Plural, you fucking dingbats.
Exactly. And like I said, the issue with the pride is it makes us look bad. That's why I'm bisexual. I do not associate with the community. I'm over here, doing my own thing. And what sucks is being bisexual, just like being a white male, I have to distance myself from these crazies, right? You got these wokies who are like, white people are evil and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, listen, everyone, this isn't me. This white lunatic with pink hair and pronouns, they're their own person. They are crazy. This is not what white people do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel your pain. I feel your
want to
pain.
say this. Okay, I want to interject here real quick. A friend of mine over on Discord, but he also actually has a Twitter called NSFW Retweeter. He goes by Lewd Liker as well. He actually mentioned this one particular thing about me. What if they actually did like a freaking woke reboot of freaking Black Lagoon?
Oh,
dear God, no.
Heads will roll.
Hey, dude, link several of us in that, and let's get a ship fight going.
I mean, here's the thing. Let's talk about that for one moment. And first and foremost, good news, everybody. Women in Japan, young girls, they are rejecting feminism. The feminists, anyway, they're rejecting feminists. Okay, they don't like this. They don't like this ugly women thing. They like the cute schoolgirls, which you see it all the time. You see them cosplaying as cute anime girls, from ecchi series or whatever, and they like it. Women like it. The only people who have an issue are the ugly ass, disgusting, decrepitated hags who are like, it's not appropriate. It's not okay that this anime girl looks better than me. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Could I just say
freaking Cerdo actually brings up a good point. He says they are trying to turn kids into foot soldiers. Perhaps mandatory schooling was a bad idea because it gave people a captive audience. It took power away from the parents.
Hey, Mr. A.
Long story short, homeschool your kids, please.
Yes,
exactly.
please.
Because that's what's going to have to happen.
Whoa. Shadow had something to say. Go ahead, Shadow.
Hey, just want to say this. Sorry for being late.
No, it's all good. It's all good. As long as we're still chatting, we're still good, man.
Bad Shadow, you're
Shadow,
late.
You're late and gay.
Yeah, it's better late than never, right?
Yeah, better late than never.
Or it's better
fucking gay.
It's better late than woke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've been busy playing Team Fortress 2.
No, just admit it. You were watching furry porn. We all know it.
But I was playing Team Fortress 2.
Okay. He was watching
How is that, by the way?
I
believe Shadow. How is that game, by the way? I can never get to play it.
Well, it's pretty good. It's a fun, free-to-play game that's over 10 years old.
So what about the furry porn you had on your other screen?
It's 10 years old and still better than Overwatch.
Listen. Let's talk about Overwatch
I'm pretty
real
sure
quick.
my left testicle.
I'm just messing with you, Shadow. It's okay, man.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to play along. Whoa.
Let's talk about
You don't play along
Overwatch.
too much, man. That gets hairy.
Oh god. Let's talk about Overwatch real quick. To be fair, I liked Overwatch, but then it kind of became woke. And when they got rid of Widow's whole booty inflation, because a bunch of disgusting land whales had an issue with hot women and booty, I was like, nah, I can't do it. I can't support you. You bent the knee to a whale.
Yeah.
For me, it was. You remember that one guy who said support
And
Hong
not a
Kong?
good-looking whale at that.
Yeah, remember that guy who said who support Hong Kong and lost his money after Blizzard did that? I'm like, yeah, I'm never playing Overwatch again.
Oh yeah, Blitzchung.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's gonna be Halo, because fuck Overwatch. I'm all about the Halo, dude.
Honestly, I'm all about the boomer shooters like Doom, Duke Nukem, etc.
Yeah. Also, if you're ever watching a female version of freaking Duke Nukem / Doom, you should try playing freaking Ion Fury.
Oh,
Basically,
yeah.
Fury's pretty good.
Oh man, it's so much fun because I'm actually playing that on the Switch, and I just love all the one-liners that
Trust me, yeah, I'm gonna get
the
Ion
protagonist
Fury
actually
someday.
freaking shoots out.
Yeah, kind
on
of
my
like a
PC.
futuristic Black Lagoon.
Oh hell yeah! I seriously wish that they came out with a Black Lagoon video game. That would be fucking awesome.
I was
Like,
going
how
to do an
about
anime of. I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
Expansion pack for Ion Fury Aftershock was announced in 2021 for
Oh,
release
they're
that
making a
same year.
sequel?
It has been delayed until 2022. So, ooh.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, they're making a sequel?
I really enjoyed them.
Nice.
There's a possible sequel, but there's an expansion pack that's supposed to be
yeah,
out this time
an
this year.
expansion.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, I'll show it to you real quick. I just actually, I mean, I can. Oh, hang on, look at
Yeah, what's with the Akira soundtrack in the background?
those are the
Those are
wind
wind
chimes.
chimes, man.
I'm outside my house while I talk to you guys.
Oh, nice.
Ah!
nothing better than having a little bit.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Anyway, it's booting up real quick. So,
But no,
Yeah.
Overwatch could have been good if it didn't get infected by Wokies. But guess what? I would rather play Overwatch than Fortnite.
here's Ion
Oh, you
Fury,
have a
guys.
Switch Lite?
Ooh.
Oh, looks nice.
Well,
I have
it's so
normal
much fun.
Switch.
You actually pretty much get to actually fight off clones and stuff like that. But
Also, another game I would highly recommend you guys play, or at least check out sometime, is Project Warlock.
Don't tell me what you do.
Oh yeah, I've heard many good things about Project Warlock.
I didn't tell you what to do, but okay.
Shadow, don't bad talk me, Shadow.
Okay, since hold on, wait. Oh wait, now I remember the game.
Yeah, did one of y'all mention a female Doom, by the way? I would like an anime of that. Like a female Doom who just goes around killing demons left and right. That'd be fun.
Also, Quake is another one you guys should check out.
oh, Quake,
No.
that's something fun.
I played Doom and Quake, but I will tell you this: if we're gonna do fem swapped Doom Slayer, she better be scantily clad. That is the only way to go.
Exactly.
But keep her face covered up. We're not lewd monsters.
Yeah, exactly.
Of
And
course.
you gotta have the dump
What's
truck.
that?
You gotta have the
Real
badunka dump.
quick.
One at a time.
9999 says, how low stay away from Black Lagoon. I totally agree, dude.
Yeah.
They also
That's
better
a role
stay away
that
from
does
Gundam, but I would say
Hollywood
they
stay
better stay away from
all
Gundam,
anime,
but
that's just me.
But we also got the upcoming Gundam movie coming from Netflix.
Oh,
Speaking
no.
of that, I remember watching Michael Curtis's review on the fake fans of the Gundam series, where idiots were like, "Oh my god, this is the first female protagonist," and Mike, as well as every other real Gundam fan, just tore these idiots a new one because it's like, no, this is the 100th female character.
Yeah,
like
exactly. And also, another thing, guys, before anyone else decides to interject, 3 more days until freaking Bastard gets released on Netflix.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm so freaking excited, and I just worked on the cover for like my review for like the Netflix version and comparing that with the original version.
Oh, also, by the way, before I forget, Dee Dee would not make it because she is doing something with friends today.
Understandable.
Where is it better?
Family, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like that's the funny thing about anime getting hate on. Like these people say they want female protagonists. Anime has had some of the best female characters I've ever seen.
But you gotta remember, they're beautiful, they're hot, they're sexy. They hate that. They want male. They want unga bunga, me female. You respect female vagina.
Oh yeah.
They don't want sexy Raquel Welch as hot cave girl. They want Bula.
They want Captain Marvel, the latest issue, what the fuck it was, where her face looks like a Neanderthal's face. You know that screenshot?
Yeah, in fact, if I ever do the artwork for like any of my comics, I want my characters to look beautiful, scantily, like with nice boobas and stuff like that.
Now here's the thing. One thing I will say though, like when it comes to making something. Now granted, it does depend on what you're making. Like if you're making an itchy series that's supposed to be horny 24/7, then by all means. I mean Queen's Blade and even Senator Calgary does this, but even then the characters in the game are not all scantily clad. Some of them do have dresses and stuff like that on. But though I do believe that you should at least have like a little balance. Like some women can have pants on, or some don't. To kind of keep it, well, I guess you could say unique.
Also, guys, I just actually ordered like the Visions of Escaflowne.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So that should be coming in next month, and I also ordered 2 doujinshi of Black Lagoon.
Nice. Well, on the plus side, at least we don't have to worry that much about the Wokies getting anime tainted, because we still have good itchy series such as Razin Garten Saga. It is a series that is absolutely raunchy and crude as hell, and it doesn't care who's watching.
Oh, I'm just glad they'll never touch Shield Hero or D Gray Man.
But to be fair, Shield Hero isn't raunchy though.
I know, but I'm glad Hollywood will never touch that or D Gray Man. That's one of the things I'm grateful to God for. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Because it has the whole, but women wouldn't lie about being, McDonald's frappe. That's misogynist.
You know how it gets worse? They actually brought up the whole, well, it's only a low statistic of women who lie. I'm like, that doesn't change the fact they lie.
Yeah, there you go.
You stupid hipsters.
But of course, again, these people, they have that neck beard milady personality where it's that they would defend a woman no matter what. Like these women, Amber Turd, and all these other pieces of shit. They all will sit there and do whatever they want to a man or say whatever, but a Wookiee will always have that neck beard energy going on, saying, "I support you, milady."
To that Did I say to all those people who support women like the bane of bed sheets? Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
To them, I say go to hell usually because they are pathetic.
Oh wait, no! Don't go to hell. Let them become bed sheets. That way, Amber Heard takes a poop on them.
Yeah, that'd be unfair to the people in hell. I take it back.
I'm actually more thinking of sending them to that one place where.
Oh
yeah, that.
Detroit.
Hang on.
It's that time again.
Come on.
What if they don't get sent to Detroit?
Let me send you to Detroit, Shadow.
Okay, I can't look at the link you just sent, so I can't watch it.
Since we're on the subject about the issues with fictional characters, like for crying out loud, the game that I'm very excited for whenever it comes out, although Mr. Anime is like, I can't play this, is the South Korean game called Project Eve. I mean, like even just look at the character right now, you're like, holy shit! Think Bayonetta.
Yeah, I want Project Eve. I hope it comes on Steam.
I'm sorry, but the thought
like this
Project Eve looks definitely dope. Let me tell you,
amazing.
The thought of China, the thought of China like censoring all the blood with white.
But this
No,
is a
I'm sorry, but how the hell? Yeah, let's get to that. Let's talk about Project Eve.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
Speak.
The fact that this is like has the one and the only Yoko Taro's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this game, to speak volumes that hey, if this like the creator of the Dragon Guard franchise likes the reveal and the gameplay so much that it speaks to holy shit, we gotta buy this game. Also, the fact that someone's complaining about a very hot character design that's like, yeah, the only thing that's sexualized is either the boobs or butt, most of the ass, but it's like, so what? People tend to forget that, there are women out there that want to be like this, that dress like this, that act like this. But however, I'm going to say hypocrites, double standards. Matt, let me go on a big rant. Is that
I'm going on a rant.
No, you don't want women to be like this, but it's okay for guys to be 6'5", 6 packs, fully muscled, shirtless all the time.
Exactly.
Where's the hypocrisy for that?
But it's not the same because that's a male power trip.
But you also got women who thirst trap for that, but it's like, so what?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I remember when Project Eve was said to come out like last year, or not come out last year, but when it was advertised last year, there were these Puritans, these morbidly obese, neckbeard, smooth-brain, knuckle-dragging, shit-eating Puritans crying all over Twitter, saying, "This is an outdated design, and this offends me." And it's like, okay.
Outdated my ass.
So it's like every other day that they get offended.
It's like, okay, cool. It's not outdated because beauty will always be a thing. Listen, you got the shitty ass Saints Row game. Why don't you go play that? Why don't you go play that woke abomination?
They're never gonna. They never put their money where their fucking mouth is.
Well, I for
because
one
they don't have one. They just actually eat freaking cat food all day.
No, they don't have money because they spend it all on McDonald's, fucking chicken nuggets and Big Macs and what the fuck they else eat, and hair dye. That's all the money goes to. But one thing I do hope, that Project Eve comes out on Steam, because not only would I play it, I would also stream it.
I just hope it comes out on Switch and uncensored, because let's be real here.
It's not going to be on Switch. There's like, when you see all the particle effects goes off, there's no way unless they try to
it's just, I don't think that game in particular could like run on my PC. Because
unless you upgrade
although if anyone wants to know what I'm pretty much stoked for, Gungrave Gore. There are two games: Gungrave Gore and Signalis. Gungrave Gore, well, it's Gungrave, so of course I'm gonna buy that. And Signalis, well, think Resident Evil but set in a cyberpunk dystopia, and with artwork pretty much similar to Tsutomu Nihei, the guy who did Blam, Knights of Sidonia, Biomega, all that good horror, cyberpunk horror.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, come October the 27th, I'm definitely getting Signalis. It's gonna be my Halloween game, aim for show.
Now, what's good?
It's been a while since I last watched freaking Gungrave because I actually have the series though, but sadly it's packed away, and I still need to find it so I could actually do a classic anime review of it.
One thing I do want to talk about that though is I'm glad that I switched over to the PC because the PS5 or the PS4 that I still have, I'm still going to play it whenever I feel like it, but it's that whole what we kind of promised individuals like RGE and everyone else was like we need to choose a system that doesn't hate us. We need to choose a system that isn't going to censor. And on the PC, we can make whatever the hell we want. I mean, we can.
Yeah, I mean, hell, there are already bikini mods for Resident Evil 2 and 3.
And what's funny is, if I'm not mistaken, the Wokies cried about that.
They do.
It was something that's small
You know
and
what I'm
minor, like
Hey,
people are adding.
Let's be real here. Wokies cry about literally everything that involves sexy anime girls.
Well, you know what's kind of sad and disappointing about one community is that like your game's on PC, the modders are gonna do whatever they want. So stop complaining about it. It's not gonna hurt your fan base. Like someone's like, no, like dude, it doesn't matter if your precious Kingdom Hearts game's got girls in swimsuits now. That's like hot. No offense, but the fans have been modding the crap out of that game, putting in different, fake weapons and whatnot. But it's like you're mad about clothing. It's like, whatever, get over it. It's not going to hurt it. In fact, it's only going to encourage more people to buy the damn game and create more fan art. So go modders, woohoo!
Yeah, go modders because hell, even if you actually make a new mod for freaking.
Hey, Taylor. No offense,
Taylor,
but we
you're
can't
a bit
hear you.
low there.
You're a bit low there, Taylor. Probably got to fix the mic issue. Also, I keep saying this. I want a Revy mod because Aqua's Japanese actor plays Revy. That's what I want so badly.
Sorry, again, sorry.
But one thing I do want to point out though is what's hilarious. You know what? Speaking of the whole fandom freaking out, who else here has a bad fever of the classy?
What?
Me?
Oh,
English
okay.
You don't know. You don't know about the classy.
I don't.
I kind of am not even surprised you don't know Shadow.
I ran across that video last night.
Yes, baby. Okay, so check it out. I don't know who it was. Geek Hero, who was the person that created the video?
I don't know who created the video, but I saw you're talking about the Ace Attorney parody, right? Crack me up. Objectification.
I want the whole butt, nothing but the butt on my face. But what's funny is, okay, so there's a character. She is a cute clown girl, and she has balloons, like legit balloons, in her bra. And she does the whole like strapped, it hits the balloons and shit. Well, anyway, everyone has a fucking. I don't know how it started, but everyone is horny for the clown girl, aka the Clussy, and the Ace Attorney fake fans, because that's what a lot of these individuals are saying, are crying about this taints the fandom or some bullshit like that. It's like, dude, I guarantee you right now, if you go to Rule 34, you will see just that of any of the characters.
Oh, you'll see a lot more than that.
Well, yeah,
you'll see a lot more than that, trust me.
But nah.
That's why I usually say freaking embrace your degeneracy.
But nah, fam.
Oh, only the Kingdom Hearts community know how much hentai is on their characters.
Yeah, it's still
It's
gonna get
amazing.
more of that, but
It is amazing.
Well, it's
Also,
funny
if
though.
anybody actually has any good freaking Black Lagoon hentai, please send it over to at Lude Liker because he's actually getting into the series as well.
Alright. Well, what's even more hilarious, though, what's even more hilarious is the fact that there's this one idiot that was like, everyone outside of the Ace Attorney fandom likes that little video, but everyone inside the fandom hates it, and it's like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who love the parody on the inside. You're just a namby-pamby Puritan who is more than likely a fake fan. I guarantee you.
Well, and since when do parodies have to be canonically correct? Come on now.
Not just that.
Can I have a talk here?
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Taylor. Go ahead.
Still kind of low.
Also, speaking on fake fans, because that YouTuber Dragon 12 chick who's always complaining about misogyny on her videos, and you can find someone like this report her ass. Me and my friend report her ass for her stupidity on anime girls misogyny because they're just misogyny because black. Wait, I know what that means. Like, this chick is always goofing. She claims that the one of the creators of Demon Slayer hold for patriarchy. Like, oh my god. What is
Also,
this?
if anybody wants a good read, check this out.
Yeah, that's good.
Crazy food truck.
It is so freaking awesome. I totally would recommend checking this out. This is kind of like Mad Max. It's kind of like Mad Max, but it actually has like a little bit of food wars in it, and like it does actually have like some etchiness in it as well.
Nice. But go on, Taylor.
Yeah. So, yeah, this Dragon chick just gets my nerves. Like, she's one of those black women always go to play about misogyny and all crap. And this chick always blocked me on Twitter when I try to report her ass. She really blocked me on Twitter.
Can you all hear her, or is it just me?
No, Taylor, I think something's wrong. Taylor, I think something's wrong with your mic. You're a little bit breaking up.
Yeah, like, I mean, I can hear it, but there's like a little choppy every now and then.
I can hear her. I just wonder if it's just me.
My brother brought up a very good point. My brother brought up a very good point. Maybe if we can kind of hear you. You're still roboting.
Yeah.
You're siloning.
Be right back. I'm on my phone then.
Yeah, she's siloning.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you trying to say there, Bubba?
My brother brought up a very good point a minute ago. If perhaps Amber Heard's lawyers had at least played an Ace Attorney game, they might have stood a chance.
If Amber Heard was a better actor, she would have won. But that's like the
I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt.
Objection.
I was just saying, I don't know. Like, she was so I think the defense for her was so bad. It was kind of hard for her to look good. So I don't know if any kind of lawyer would have helped.
I mean, that's what all the people, the jury, kept saying that.
Well, that's the thing. You can either be evil or stupid. You can't be both evil and stupid and expect to get away with what she was.
Sure, you can. Just ask the Shredder. No, you can be both. Just ask the Shredder.
No, I mean, ask any 1980s or 90s Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Okay, that's
at least
unfair.
They were mustache twirly evil.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like this. Like, to quote my favorite YouTuber, just because you're an evil douchebag doesn't mean you're always a good evil douchebag. Just ask the Shredder.
Yeah, but the Shredder's still cool, though.
Yes.
The Shredder was awesome. The Shredder had a cool boss.
Exactly, there you go.
Yeah, but the Shredder in the Turtles comics, he's actually...
Mumra doesn't have a stupid bone in his wrapped body. That dude was evil and very highly intelligent. Do not come at Mumra like that, man.
Now, hold on. We're talking about if we're talking about intelligent villains, Brainiac by far has to be the most intelligent because that's his whole entire shtick, and he's absolutely dangerous as well.
Yeah, he's pretty dangerous. I
Wait,
want to
which
piss him off.
Brainiac?
My brother just proved me wrong. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Apparently, Captain Ginyu was indeed both evil and stupid.
Yep.
Oh wait, which
We are the
Brainiac?
Ginyu Force!
Well, yeah, they're eccentric as hell.
Actually, I will be mine.
Yeah, in fact, this is
I still love the abridged series too.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Now I will dance for you, Lord Frieza. Oh no, you don't have to. I must. Oh god.
I like when he says. I like it better when he does. Now I will do the daddy's prince. My father would give no such command. You're right. It was your brother.
Yes or no?
Hey, Cerno.
Hey, Sono.
Hey, sir, now.
Okay, did anyone say hi to Sono? I mean,
Anyway,
Anyway,
well, how you doing?
good.
That's great. But
But
we
yeah,
were
we were
just
just
talking about
absolutely agrees there, sir. Now, because basically, a lot of things have actually been happening as of late, and I'm just sick and tired of people actually freaking, shoving this fact that they'd actually would rather let actual like kitty diddlers actually watch over their kids than freaking people that actually like anime characters. How freaking
Yeah,
stupid
that-
is that?
That sounds very backwards, and I also noticed that it's like people care more about fiction than they do reality.
yeah, and it was absolutely hilarious. It's again, I go back to the whole. They will sit there and they will complain about a picture of Kana from Dragon Maid getting, fucked in the ass by Fuda Kobayashi, but yet they will not say one damn thing about a drag queen doing unspeakable things.
It's because they. The only reason why they even complain about anime is because they can't control it. They can't turn it into the woke. At least the Japanese version, they can try to vocalize it with their localizers and stuff, but there's only so much they can do with that.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why we
talking about localization. Hold on, guys. I'd like to interject here. Talking about localization. You know that freaking chick that actually tried turning a freaking femboy into a trans girl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh
yeah.
Well, on the bright side,
That should.
If I could just speak here, at least on the bright side, it's only localization. The translation will never get woke.
Well, the thing is that basically we're gonna have to go back to scanlations, and I guess we're gonna have to do that on the dark web because I'm sure these localization companies won't try to use copyright to basically push to stop alternatives.
And what's funny is he's easy to always sit there and cry about how come everyone's pirating. Here's why: you're not giving us the source. You're not giving us what we, the fans, are wanting to get. You are wanting to give us what you want. Instead of translating, and first and foremost, like I said before, and I'll say it again, there is no such thing as a 100% accurate translation of any foreign media due to the fact that a lot of words in English don't exist anywhere else, and the vice versa. But the job of a translator is to be as accurate as humanly possible with the translation. If a character is talking about a boss or is talking about how beautiful the day is or whatever, it is your duty to make sure that that is conveyed in the translation. What you are doing, the localizer or the vocalizer to be exact,
is ruining the author's original material. In fact, why isn't the mangaka getting on this? Like, hey, they're taking what you wrote down in a great manga, by the way, and completely changing it in its entirety. Like, why aren't you saying, I am pulling this from the story right now?
Here's what should happen. When the contract runs out, when the licensing contract runs out, the mangaka should license it to someone else, and that they should, instead of taking the highest money bid, they should also consider their track record of localizing things. Instead of just taking the highest bid, instead take the most accurate translator.
And one thing I want to throw out there too is some of them are fighting back. I remember there's this one article, I think Clownfish TV covered it, where some Wookiee had an issue with I want to say a Persona game or something, but
Wait, I got you. So remember, basically, during the Microsoft conference for the summer. Well, guess what? You freaking hashtag free Persona people out there, you got your wish. You get the most popular Persona games out there: Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal on the Xbox and Windows family. Congratulations! I'm just gonna say good job on Atlas Japan for bringing Persona elsewhere. The problem is that out of nowhere, we had someone's like, I'm part of the localization team, and we went, oh no, isn't this the exact same translator who was supporting, the whole it's a trans boy? Like, it's not a trans boy, it's a femboy. And I literally quote tweet saying, it's a good thing I already played the original games in the right translation versus the, in quote unquote, new translation you might be getting on
I hope
these.
I hope they released a
What
P3P
game are
on
they talking
Steam,
about?
because if they release a Steam version, then perhaps we could have a retranslation patch.
What game?
Well,
What game are we talking about?
Well, what I was talking about was there's this one scene where a woman was standing in a weird way. I don't know how to explain it, and some idiot was complaining about could the creator change this. To which the creator's like, no, in our culture, that's how some ladies and our country stand. It's to be all cute.
Also, also Rico4975 says, "Say Mr. Enemy 343 and crew. How much realism is too much realism? I think from the clips I saw of Goblin Slayer, that anime and manga is a good example of doing it well."
Well, here's the
It
thing.
depends.
First and foremost, it depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about Mario, there should be no fucking realistic Mario whatsoever. A real chubby guy in overalls with a normal nose and a paint that would not look cool or good whatsoever.
let's just
Mario
say
has to remain cartoony. Now, Zelda, on the other hand, you can get that realism, but you have to make it look cartoonish. A great example is Twilight Princess, where it did have that realistic appeal to it, but wasn't too realistic. Or even some of the modern games where he looks like an actual human being and stuff like that. But no one wants to see a realistic version of what a pea hat would look like.
Also, I'm back here, guys. So you guys can
There
hear
we
me?
go. Sounds a whole lot better.
much better.
Yeah, way a lot better.
Thank you, my boys. So let me talk about this dragon chick. So here's a story. I just really researched her on Twitter. Like, she just blocked me when I try and call out her bullshit. When I'm watching her stupid ass videos, she started to cover up Black Clover and Demon Slayer. So if you guys can find her channel there, she started trashing it. So I put the link in the description there, so you guys can know what I was talking about. Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Excuse me, I
heck,
didn't
you
mean
can
to use that.
practically see the same thing about Animat 505.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Electric Dragon guy.
Are you talking to someone in here or in the chat?
Yeah, she's kind of like a black social justice. She's kind of like a black social justice. Well, she's kind of like a black social justice woman. Woman.
You mean social justice warrior?
It's ma'am. Well,
ma'am.
Oh, yeah, about the realism
I understand.
thing, it kind of depends on
black
what you're
female
doing.
social justice in my.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, guys, like,
I mean,
this
if
is
she
why.
gets ever. Everyone.
Okay, you were saying, Mr. Anime?
Like I said, basically this is why we need to actually be more vocal than like all these freaking like talking heads like freaking M Dragon, Animat 505, freaking Mother's Embarrassment, the Anime Man, freaking
Don't forget Bonsai Pop. Like
The problem is that if every time we try to get someone with enough followers, they get deplatformed. And before we can do anything
And
about
Dragon
it,
2.
we have to recapture tech before we can really do anything.
Or make alternatives. Always make alternatives.
Well, no, alternatives are the problem is network effects. It's not going to happen. We have to take over an existing thing, and the only thing I think Twitter's going to be the first one to fall if Elon gets his way.
Hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed that actually works because
Yeah, I'm actually hoping Elon doesn't cave into the fucking woke or isn't a woke himself.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm waiting to see if he fucks it up if he gets his hands on it.
Yeah, let's just see, because basically there's a plus side and a negative side, because there's like, it's like the two sides of a coin or paradox. Like you can't have one without the other.
Yeah. Get your liberal politics off of it. I'll look at you, Bonsai Pop. Oh, crap. Let me see. And thanks to your donation. So.
Yeah, fuck
And here's
Pop. I mean, he's just another fake fan who just likes to bitch about everything good about anime and wants anime to change for the woke and yada yada yada. Fuck off.
What?
It's kind of funny because you mentioned liberal politics. Here's the thing: is I'm what people call a classical liberal. In other words, a free what used to be like we're free speech. Whatever happened to free speech?
In other words, you're not
unfortunately kind of went the way of the dodo and.
But and here's the thing: is that the crime wave we've seen in 2020. Despite me being a classical liberal, I'm more of a freaking Ron Paul when it comes to guns. Now because of how much crime, because people can't defend themselves.
Yeah, I'm more for Ron Paul.
It's like what Dave Chappelle said. Basically, we actually have the Second Amendment in case the first one freaking fails.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
the First Amendment is first. Second Amendment is Plan B. Basically, is what.
That was Plan. Yeah, Second Amendment was Plan B, not.
Which means that, and here's the thing: is that these people going out and rioting, burning cities down, and stuff like that, and you wonder why people have been buying guns like crazy. They don't want to become a victim. They don't want to die by the hands of these rioters.
And I just have one thing to also note is this is why, like, we take 2012 for instance, when Bernard murder, the terrorist attack happened because of them. This is why people walk on the other side of the fucking street because of them. I've seen several videos, even this year, where a black individual's robbing a store, taking, sunglasses. There was that one video where they were just taking perfume. And this right here, again, is the reason why there's so much mistrust within the black community. Hell, even black people are calling them out saying, hey, you motherfuckers are making them, or us, whatever, look bad.
I mean, hey.
Yeah. And I think the schools are to blame. I mean, when you teach, they're teaching basically that they're teaching this whole left thing in schools, and I think what it's doing is you're teaching people to hate each other.
Exactly. Yep. And again, this is why individuals walk on the other side of the street. It's not because of racism. It's because you have individuals like this where it's like, maybe this person here is that person who I've seen in all those fucking videos.
Okay,
guys,
Joker actually had something he wanted to say. Go ahead,
Blue
Joker.
Shadow wants something to say. Actually, bleeding. Go right ahead.
so I just want to ask, since when were they teaching woke ideologies in school?
California.
Oh
No,
that's-
California.
Wait,
That's
just
good.
California? I wasn't talking about where, just when.
Well,
Yeah, let's bring up
it's been
Limbo's
slowly
kinda-
creeping up, and it was only exposed during the pandemic because of remote learning.
Yeah, let's bring up Langbo's 49's comment about. Yeah, Langbo, the woke didn't forget the Democratic created the KKK. It's more like they're willfully ignorant.
Not just that. But what's funny is these folkies will sit there and say they hate the KKK and the really mean people, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And yet, here they are being just that by saying, this space is for black people. We are making something only for black people. Like, Jim Crow.
It's like, yeah, don't please, for the love of God, don't bring back segregation. We don't want to go 50 years in the past like that.
It's like you're doing this. Meanwhile, Jim Crow's in hell going, bravo, my
You
dream.
learn nothing. Or like, here's a funny one where I'm like, where I guess this woke person went to Instagram or a video, whatever. It's like, it's that summertime again. You know what that means? White people trying to tan and saying, if you don't support, Black Lives Matter or whatever else, you're not allowed to tan. Me and Taylor are gonna say, you guys are allowed to tan. Go right ahead. Go ahead, tan. And I will say this.
Hey, did you see that tweet? Did you see that? Oh, sorry.
And also another thing, guys, if I can interject here. Like I said, I can't tan because I burn easily, and I'm also on some medication for my back because I got this like huge red patch on my back that's been getting worse, and it really freaking itches. It might have been a tick bite. I don't know if I'm not 100%, but I'm hoping I don't get Lyme disease or anything, since ticks are actually really horrible up here in Maine.
Yeah.
So anyway, so basically, I do remember this funny story. This is what happened. I thought this is like years before the pandemic. My folks, they went on vacation. I believe it was in Mexico. I was too busy with my full-time job, so I'm like, yeah, I can stay here. But I also kind of remember this as well because I also just got Persona 5, so I'm like, I did call and work a few times just to play that. So anyways, long story short, they get back from Mexico, and it's like, oh, there goes the dog. Goes to the door. I'm like, hi, Mom and Dad. Literally, kid you not, they came back extra crispy. I'm like, what happened? My mom's like, well, I accidentally fell asleep in the sun with a donut on my belly. I'm like, and then I see my dad. He was even more crispier than I am. And I couldn't stop laughing. So I had to give them a little lecture saying, parents, sunscreen next time. They're like, yeah, we learned our lesson.
Yeah.
Also, can I have a talk here? Can I have a talk?
Right. Go ahead, Taylor.
So, what I don't like when you got these Wookiees, sign Joker, you Asian, or
No, you're not the first person to say that, and I'm fine with answering this question. Some people thought Filipino. I am from Guatemala, so I am Spanish, technically speaking. So.
Do you know that you got these Wookiees always telling Asian people like you should not having hair braids because that's cultural appropriation, and you ain't got this this Asian rapper female, I forgot what her name is, start with the A. Well, Aquana, I think she's Asian American, that she had to apologize for. Oh, I didn't mean to cultural appropriate but black people. Girl, go. You're in America. It's diverse. Like I don't have a problem with it. Go ahead. You can be a rapper. You can get your braids like what I do. Hell, look at white people. Look at Hispanic people. They do braids. I don't give a shit.
And not just that, but braids aren't exclusively for Africans. I mean, the Vikings did the braids, but the Wokies, again, the Wokies don't do research. They think a certain thing is only for a certain individual. Like, I guarantee you that, because again, it goes to what these idiots' mindset is. You know, the Miles Morales Thor. I'm not going to repeat
Oh,
myself, but
oh God,
that is what
don't.
they thought. Is that right there? All that shit, all that cringe is exactly what they think black people are. That
No, no,
is
no,
how
no, no, no.
No,
SJWs
no, no.
view
Taylor,
them.
Taylor, Taylor, come in. Taylor,
Yes.
say something, please.
What do you want me to say?
Did you read what happened to Miles when he became Thor?
Oh, saying about Tupac and other stuff like rapping, and he was just saying some edgy stereotypical black shit. Like, oh my god, swear to God, I don't
I'm
want to do this
sorry,
to Miles Morales
but from the
environment.
moment I saw the panel when he goes by Odin's Fade, I lost my shit. Like, oh my god! And then seeing the crows jive talking, I couldn't resist. Somebody had posted that they're like, "We've never seen Disney be this racist," and so I did. I posted the crows from Dumbo laughing.
Oh my god.
Now, hey, guys, listen.
Black, oh my god.
Guys, listen. Now, I never saw an elephant fly, but I sure did see a fucking comic book studio die.
Oh, that's
Wait,
a good one.
come on. Did they forget about Song of the South?
Handling racist, Marvel woke people. Now you ruin the black superhero character where I get interested, turn some racial stereotype. Thank
This
you.
actually really makes you want to freaking open up Explosion Comics even more and actually helping Bleeding
Thank
Shadow
you.
make that a reality.
Yeah, by the way, let's read Shiny Evolution's comment.
Hold on, I gotta find it first. Okay, hippies are the patient zeros of woke virus.
Yeah, above that one.
Okay, hold on.
Dare
Okay,
I
hold
say
on.
it? This is a super spreader.
4975 says, the irony! This is exactly why history repeats itself. The path to hell is paved with good intent.
No, the other comment, Shiny Evolution.
Don't forget Black Wookie. I forgot to say is Black Wookie Miles for.
Then after Twitter is taken down, the next is Facebook.
Dude, oh God, I hope YouTube never.
The other 1:28 p.m. comment.
Yeah, I just hope mine doesn't.
I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to look for it.
One at a time.
Well, Matt, why don't you read it?
Okay. The woke thing happened from the very start during the hippie era, which hippies got in the colleges. Dude, so very fucking true. I mean,
yeah, but at least the hippies had weed.
Zeros of the woke virus.
But at least the hippies gave us like chill music and weed.
And Dr. Strange.
That was basically the main intent of them fucking Rooskies.
Hang on. About hippies, I want to say one thing for the record. Hippies suck.
Whoa, man. That's harsh.
Like they had shitty taste in music, and when good music came around, they're like, "Man, this sounds angry. It's killing my buzz, man."
Yeah, definitely. I mean, fuck hippies. They have shit taste for music.
And I don't really like hippie music, but God, were they insufferable. Like, I sometimes like the music they made, but at the same time, they were insufferable, and I hope this doesn't get anyone in trouble. Cunts. They were insufferable cunts.
At least they had rock and roll, baby.
Was right.
Yeah, in fact, freaking give us rock and roll any day of the week,
thrash metal.
I still remember that one episode of South Park where Cartman was exterminating the hippies.
Yeah, I love that episode. I love that episode because I'm like,
fucking right.
Yeah, Cartman I don't like usually. He's my favorite character in that show, but there are times when he's like, I get this guy. And then like the hippies, I'm like, oh, that speaks to me. That speaks to me. That is in a profound way speaking to me.
Yeah, fuck the hippies.
Yeah, fuck them. They're assholes. They were the most entitled generation.
Yeah,
Actually, I take it
fuck the
back.
SJWs, you know.
Actually, no,
Yeah,
I take that
and
back.
the hippies
baby
pretty much
boomers
became the boomers, man.
Oh no, let me finish. No, the baby boomers used to be the most entitled, narcissistic generation. Then the millennials came along. They were like, "Hold my soy latte."
Heh.
Hey,
Gen
I'm a
Z is
millennial,
becoming
and I
even
don't act
worse.
like that.
Gen
I'm
Z, I
here
think
for the
most of the
generation
most of the
after that
anti-shippers that want to control anime are basically Zoomers.
Yeah,
Damn it.
because they want to control that which is good. I mean, they've destroyed comic books and movies. I mean, okay.
The
seriously,
problem is that that's what I mean. That's the problem is that the woke has infected K to 12 education.
Okay, I want to know right now. Besides Godzilla vs King Kong and Fast and the Furious 9, can anyone
Top
go
Gun
all the way
Maverick?
back? Okay, can anyone go from 2016 and name me a good movie? Also,
But-
Top Gun Maverick.
Ready
One
Player
of the
One.
Venom
Yeah,
movies.
watch it.
Yeah, I was about to mention
Uh,
Top Gun Maverick.
Top
I
Gun
watched this
Maverick,
Marvel movie. It's good. So
you know, The
I don't know if
Irishman.
I'm not spoiling it.
Got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino.
I
His
want
Magnus
personally, I
Joker.
want to say the
Joker.
Venom movies, Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah, there you go, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, it's hard to find a good movie in current year because everything has to be
you,
woke.
you actually can, Dino. You know, not everything is going to be, woke. You know, it's about you have to go out and find them. You have to like watch the schedules like I am. Be like, all right, what's coming out? Like, has anybody here seen The Northman?
No.
Not
No.
yet.
Yeah,
No,
Exactly.
I watched the trailer.
Exactly, because even though despite them having a great cast and everything, the marketing was there. Hardly anybody saw that film because it's like, oh, it's a Viking film. Yeah, it's a Viking film, but it's a little more artsy. But I don't care because I love that shit. The Northman reminds me of this is what the cinema is made for. You know, the music, the cinematography, the production design, the acting. That score was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It,
The
it's
only problem with
basically
that movie is the
I
only problem
fear
with that
one
movie.
particular thing.
Hmm.
If I can actually interject here, guys, there's one particular thing I would actually fear is that if westerns were actually made in today's era, they would actually have it freaking wolkified.
Nah, I highly doubt it. Matter of fact, Razor Fist was more clamoring for a new Western renaissance.
Yeah, I mean, heck, I would actually
being-
still freaking do it with Billy the Kid Demon Hunter because I definitely would love to actually have that turned into an anime series and have an anime film as well.
Yeah, but there's one problem with the Northman though. I was kind of annoyed that they butchered Amlet's story.
a little bit, but
Yeah, it's
then
still
again, I'm no
good.
historian, so
here.
I know Hamlet was basically like a precursor to Hamlet, so he has a similar story to Hamlet. I would kind of like to see that get adapted at some point, but beyond that, it sounds like a good film.
it is a great film. Like that cinematography at night,
I
I'm
need
like,
to see Vinland Saga.
beautiful.
Oh, I love
Vinland
Vinland
Saga is also
Saga.
great, but that will also depend on kind of like which version you're going for. The manga is great, but the anime is also great. But there's two dubs of Vinland Sagas. Two. There's the one on Netflix that they were able to do with their cast and crew. It is definitely a bit more. I say with script wise, it's a bit more modern. So you're like, okay, that's no big problem, but it has a lot of great actors, great performances. The Sentai, on the other hand, sounds more time period authentic with a few weird, with some of the voices. Don't get me wrong, I think Sentai did a good job for the most part. I think if you want something with more performance wise, you go with the Netflix or Japanese. If you want something that's a bit more time accurate, you go with Sentai. Though strangely enough, for some of the Sentai actors, some of them got accents. I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. But it's just kind of weird to see two dubs and you compare the two. It's like one sounds better than the other, but one has a slightly better script with more accurate names. Like maybe that's just me, but that's how it is sometimes.
By the way,
Yeah.
can we call it good here?
Yeah, let's call it good here.
I want to go first.
Okay. Go ahead, Bleach Shadow.
Okay, so stick with this channel because at the end of the day, the darkness is always with you, and unless we have a D&D session tomorrow, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to go next too. Nothing much for me, folks. Just be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. And remember, for one thing, folks, Professor Otaku sucks poopy cock and has gay consensual sex with bonsai pop.
I would say remember the game was written from the start. Oh, and pray for sanity.
I want to go next since I gotta do a thing. So, alright, my little heathens, it was fun. Remember to let your desires burn brightly, and lastly, you all should get a bad case of the crusty fever.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was born ready.
I'll take Harley Quinn for $800, Alex.
Okay, so I'll go. Not much for me, but stay awesome and love your anime.
Heck yeah! All right.
Can I go personally?
Yeah.
This is the Fierce Outback Black Queen. Fuck the woke racism, and I call it out as and bigger boobies for me. So peace out here, and fuck the woke racism, and fuck Boss Night Pop, and fuck M Dragon 2. M Dragon 12. So see y'all next time, and peace out here. Peace out.
Fucking do. Honestly, I think that at some point. Anyway, there's this speaking of Florida man. There's this. Before I go, I want to say there's one sheriff down in Florida. He's from Polk County. It's the I think his name is Grady Judd or something. He's funny when he calls out criminals publicly. I just want to say that.
Oh, he's great. I've seen his videos. He is awesome.
Yeah. It's funny how he describes criminals.
Almost as awesome as my hair.
Yep. Anyway, see ya.
All right, bye.
Later. Well, just remember, have as much fun as you possibly can, and respect the frost.
Oh, heck yeah. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all coming on and joining me throughout my craziness. And as always, guys, just remember these 4 things. Respect the waifus of fan service. Enjoy your fandoms. Embrace your degeneracy. Anime is freedom. And until the next time we meet again, this is Mr. Anime 343 saying, God, anime, mecha, and big titty waifu fucking speed.